Hey guys, there's been a lot that's been going on.
That's why I'm like trying to catch you guys up. I know I look homeless. I look homeless. I look bad. My hair's like everywhere. The past couple of days have been great, fun, and everything. I did make it into my program. I don't know. At times, I feel like it's such a good thing to like speak things into existence. I feel like it actually works. You know, what the heck? I know I ordered this, but I didn't know it was gonna be this big. My dog might be scared of this. It's supposed to be like a little treat dispenser. We'll try it out with him and see what he does. Because if he doesn't really like this, it's supposed to like bob back up, you know? Like my dog's able to pretty much, it's not going to happen here. Well, you see, it like kind of stands on its own. It's heavier from the bottom, lighter from the top. That's essentially what it is. But it's like, it's just a toy to keep him busy when I'm gone. Because I got into the program and I'm like, yes. But then I had to buy a whole bunch of stuff because you literally need to have like these shoes. My boyfriend was making fun of them. Oh, they're slip resistant. That's sick. I was kind of worried about that. I was worried that they weren't going to be slip resistant. Non-marking. Nice. Not bad. Okay. Yeah, I was like worried because the lady technically she's my teacher. So she's like saying, oh, you guys need to have all this by like tomorrow. And then I'm like, bro, how the fuck am I gonna get shoes? There we go. See my nice little comfy shoes. I don't care how they look. They may look stupid and nobody probably likes them. They're not like cute or anything, but they are comfy as fuck, okay? And that's what I wanted. I wanted some comfy ass shoes. Yesterday I had to wear my Nikes. But these are like slip-on Nikes and they are horrid, okay? They were so uncomfortable. I freaking hated them. And I only wore those and I was hoping they weren't gonna like kick me out of the class because the teacher literally said like, if you guys don't bring the uniform that we tell you guys, there were several other girls that didn't bring the uniform though. So I was like, bitch. Yeah, she said, if you guys don't bring the uniform by tomorrow, like you guys are gonna be kicked out. Like you guys we're not tolerating basically anything. They were like, you guys need to get your whole like package and stuff. And then you guys also, I'm like walking around in these just to see how comfortable they are. They are pretty comfy. They're not bad. I also had to buy scrubs because we need scrubs. I just wore a pair yesterday and then today I have to wear obviously one of these. I'm about to open it and then hopefully it fits. I think my pants will fit me. They're a little long. Oh, no, actually not that long because the crotch goes like right here. So I don't think it'll actually be that long. Anyway, there's this lady who's kind of my boss and then she would randomly see me around the campus. This is at work. She would randomly see me around the campus, right? And then she got the idea in her fucking head that I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing. She would never ask me like, hey, what are you doing? Or like, what are you up to? Or whatever. Like or like, did some teacher tell you to come over here or whatever? Like she would never ask me anything. She was just always, I guess, making shit up in her own fucking dome. And then she started getting me in trouble with some of the teachers because then she started telling the teachers lies about me and my schedule. And I was like, bro, why the fuck are you telling them that I'm supposed to be here at a certain time when you're the one who tells me to go do something else at that time? Like, make it make sense, bitch. And so anyway, all because of her, this whole thing started. So then one of the teachers that I work with, she was pissed off and she's like, I don't know why the fuck they're having you go over there and do some other shit that you're not even supposed to be doing. And then she's like, I'm gonna talk to them and try to get the schedule fixed because I need you in my classroom. And then so she basically did that. Like I'm not mad at her or nothing. At one point I was mad at her because she was like yelling at me like, bruh, I don't appreciate fucking being yelled at, you know? Like I wanted to go off because I was like, why the fuck are you yelling at me? I'm like, you do understand that I'm just here basically following directions. I'm just here doing whatever the fuck they tell me to do. Like I'm not just doing my own thing. I don't get to decide certain things, you know? Like I work under somebody. I'm like, take it up with them. Why the fuck are you yelling at me? She did not really like apologize, but she was like, hey, like I didn't know like all this other stuff because later on it did come to light. Like I tried to explain some of it and then she went to go talk to that one lady again, the one that was fucking saying false shit. And then I was like, yeah, no, like this this is how this is how shit works, you know? Like, it's not, I'm not deciding shit. Like, I'm not just in my own free will. Like, no, this is shit that they tell me to do, and then I gotta go do it for work. And then, so yeah, I kind of explained that to her, and then she's like, oh, okay, like, I didn't know, blah, 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 whatever. And I'm like, okay, well, now you know. We just kind of moved on from it, because I understood, like, I'm not a fucking little kid that needs an apology. Like, I don't need you to be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like, I didn't mean to yell at you, or I'm sorry that I yelled at you. But, like, bitch, listen, because I'm not the one fucking around over here. Like, I'm not being stupid with you. I'm just being honest. That gets resolved. Me and her are cool. And then because she did go talk to the principal, she went to go tell him, like, hey, they're doing this. Like, the other fucking lady that is basically fucking shit up in my life, they want to go talk to her, because the other lady, the teacher, she went to go talk to the principal, and she's like, hey, they're taking my girl away from me, and I need her in my classroom. Like, she needs to come and help me and whatever. And then the principal was like, oh, okay, yeah, we'll have her go to you from now on, and she won't be going pretty much anywhere else. And then I was like, okay, sure. Like, I don't care. I'm fine going with her. So they arranged that. Supposedly when I go talk to the other lady, the one that started all this fucking shit. As of now, everything's kind of okay, but bro, that conversation with the freaking principal, bro, now, I like the school principal, okay? He's cool and everything. Like, he's a nice dude. He's always been chill with me. Like, I've worked at this school for a couple years now. I didn't start off, I think it's going to be like 3 years already. I didn't start off doing the job that I'm doing. I used to work for a different program, and then I was just working there at the school. It was an after school program, but he would like see me often. And then after a while, he was like, hey, like, do you kind of want a job here? And then I was like, sure. And then I got a job there. But, yeah, it rubs me the wrong way, okay? Anyway, I'm there. I'm talking to the principal. So they're basically asking me, like, oh, why have you been absent? Like, the past couple times, because I was absent pretty often. I'm not going to lie. I was absent pretty often. But because of all the fucking sicknesses that I've been fucking having, which we still haven't found a solution for, right? So far, I've been trying to keep it healthy, like stay healthy as much as possible, take care of myself, you know, keep myself cozy, always be wearing like a mask. I know the whole mask thing is like, you guys are going to be like, it's outdated. Nobody wears masks anymore. Bitch, I do, because I don't want to get sick from the freaking little kids. I'm constantly getting sick. I was getting so freaking sick so often. These little kids be like coughing and sneezing, like right in your face. Like, they're literally like, no, like nobody taught them to fucking cover their mouth. And even if they do, you gotta remind them like all the time. And they're like, they cough in your face like once or twice in your face, and then you're like, remember, we're supposed to cover our face. And they're like, oh yeah. Or sometimes they'll be like with boogers and stuff, and then they supposedly clean their nose. They go, and then there's like a big ass booger sticking out, and then they try to come and hug you. Sometimes they just run up and hug you. That's even better. And point being that you get sick, okay? And I was constantly getting sick, and they didn't like that. And they were like, well, do you have proof? That's pretty much what he told me, the principal. He was like, do you have proof that you've been sick? And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, I'm turning all that shit in, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, oh, okay. Because some people lie about that shit. He told me, because some people lie about that stuff. It made me, it didn't even make me just feel. I knew what he was implying. Like, you're implying I'm fucking lying. Like, oh, I just like lying about being sick, guys. I just like lying about being sick. So I bring up that I've been sick, and I'm like, yeah, I've been having like stomach issues. I'm like, don't really know what it is yet. I'm like, I've gone to the doctor. They've tested me for several things. And I'm like, we've got an allergy test done. And I'm like, but we still kind of come up empty-handed. So there's nothing I can really say or do right now. And I'm like, that's just kind of it. Like, that's the gist. Anyway, apparently, the principal is a doctor, okay? Then he starts telling me, oh, have you heard of this? I'm not going to say what it is, but I was like, I've heard of it before. I'm like, I don't exactly know what it is, but I've heard of it before. And then he's like, well, maybe you have that. And then he starts going on and telling me, I have a son that's autistic. And then he's like, it's common in people with autism, blah, 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 blah. And then it starts going off about shit, right? He keeps bringing up the autism thing, and I'm just like, are you trying to tell me that you think I'm fucking autistic? Because I'm not. Like, I know I'm quiet, but that's because I'm not comfortable around you guys. Like, you're my boss. I'm not going to chit chat with you. Like, that's a whole different story, okay? And I'm not fucking autistic. I was like, bro, why the fuck are you bringing this up? And like, he kept saying it and bringing it up. And I was like, are you trying to like self-diagnose me or some shit? Because you're telling me maybe you have this thing, and then you tell me it's common in people with autism, you know, maybe you have it, bringing up the whole autism again, and then kind of implying like maybe you have autism. Like, no, bitch, I don't fucking have autism. Nothing against autism, you know, I actually have a little cousin that has autism, but like, no, what the fuck? Like, I just feel like that's so goddamn disrespectful to be telling somebody else. Like, you don't know me like that. And you're in no position and no place to be fucking saying that shit. Like, I don't know. I was really like, what the fuck? Are we really having this goddamn conversation? Like, why the fuck are we having this conversation? And I was just like, what the fuck, you know? I'm gonna go shower, guys. I'm gonna leave you with that. I'm gonna leave you with that taste in your fucking mouth, okay? Because that's how I was left. I was left with the, what the fuck? Did you really just tell me that shit? I gotta go. I gotta shower because I'm gonna go get ready for work, obviously. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. Now you guys know everything that's been going on because it's been a lot. And I've been considering just quitting my job because I'm tired of this shit. Love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.